Of hope, caring, and of commitment that has helped sustain the polio eradication initiative. In 1988, at the beginning of the initiative, while poliovirus was endemic in 125 countries on 5 continents, paralyzing approximately 1,000 children every day and resulting in over 350,000 total cases of polio each year. This year, 2014, while polio is endemic in only 3 countries, Nigeria in Africa, and Pakistan and Afghanistan in Asia, and only 6 other countries have ongoing polio outbreaks. Fewer than 250 cases have been reported globally so far this year, which is a 99% reduction in cases since the beginning of the initiative. Important progress has been made in polio eradication this year. The Southeast Asia region, which includes India and Indonesia, was certified polio-free in March. And as Dr. Frieden noted, 80% of the world's population now lives in polio-free areas. Nearly 2 years have passed since the last case of wild poliovirus type 3 was detected, suggesting that it might have been eradicated, as was the case with type 2 poliovirus previously. It seems that only polio type 1 remains. This year, outbreaks in the Horn of Africa, the Middle East, and Central Africa are coming under control, with fewer cases in 2014 than in 2013. But efforts in Africa need to be enhanced. My numbers are a little bit updated from what Dr. Frieden shared with you, but using these numbers, the total number of global polio cases so far this year is now 247, compared with 298 for the same period last year. We are making progress toward a polio-free Africa, but as Dr. Frieden noted, Pakistan accounts for 85% of the global cases of polio this year and has exported poliovirus to Afghanistan and the Middle East. Most polio cases in Pakistan have occurred in the mountainous northwestern part of the country, but poliovirus has been found everywhere in the country, among polio cases and sewage samples and elsewhere. Recent military operations in the tribal areas have opened previously inaccessible areas, creating a window of opportunity for vaccination, but the program faces a number of challenges. To get over the finish line and eradicate polio, Pakistan needs greater national commitment and involvement of regional partners such as the UAE. It needs to strengthen its emergency operations at the national, provincial, and district levels, as has been done in Nigeria. It needs to continue its use of innovative strategies to reach children in those insecure and conflict-affected areas. And it needs to have a surge in vaccination campaigns this winter during the poliovirus flu season. As Dr. Frieden noted, Afghanistan has made very good progress against polio during the last 2 years with implementation of its emergency action plan. In 2014, most cases of polio type 1 in Afghanistan have resulted from importation of virus from Pakistan. To ensure that Afghanistan moves forward, there needs to be engagement of the new national leadership just recently elected, an intensified focus on those children missed during campaigns, and efforts to close surveillance gaps where polio cases are being missed, especially in the South. Nigeria is in a very good position to stop wild polio circulation this year. Only 6 cases from 2 states have been reported so far, in contrast to the cases that have been seen in the last 2 years. The last case was seen in July in a rural area of Kano State in the northern middle of the country. Nigeria has gotten this close to eradicating polio by a remarkable turnaround of the program in the last 2 years, implementing that emergency operations center as described, developing a very proactive approach to eradication, finding innovative ways to reach children in those insecure areas where Boko Haram and others operate, and identifying ways to find and reach children that are dismissed during campaigns. This turnaround and the country ownership of the program are due to the commitment of the Nigerian government and the efforts of Rotarians, polio survivors in the country, and Nigerian